Hey there. So today I'm going to be going into the studio with Natalie, and we're doing like a full band recording to get ready for her show, which is January 24th. And I'm super stoked, right? You know, we're going to have some. It's a great band, and we're going in to record today with Brad, my bud Brad Bensko, Bearded Cat. But I sort of wanted to show you like how I warm up. I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for some months now, actually, like trying to figure out how to show like how I warm up. And, you know, you probably can't hear this because it's quiet and it's not plugged in, but I always, like, if I'm going to record, I want to practice on the instrument that I'm going to be playing on. Hey, Charlotte. This is part of the warm-up process, too. Hi. So the first thing that I do, which I already did, is I do all of the major scales in open position. And what that means is with as many open strings as I can. All the way up, you know, that was the E major scale, and then the F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, and then you're back to E. A lot of times I'll do just straight up and down, but the Hanon exercises are actually great for this. And then if I ever mess up, I actually just drill that scale a couple times. If I'm on more limited time though, I'll skip to step 2, which is like, we're recording 3 specific songs today. We're recording West Seattle Flowers and Edge of My Heart, and a third one, we don't know what yet. But I know that West Seattle Flowers is in G, and I know that Edge of My Heart is in B flat. So I'll really practice those scales all the way up and down. So we start with G. All right. All the way up and down. And when I'm warming up, you know, like I try to make it even parts, doing scales and making sure that it's clean and that, you know, I'm not whiffing on notes. But I'm also trying to start to get into musical thinking, get into abstract thinking. You know, I want to be hearing music and being able to play it. So if I go, you know, I'll let myself go off on the tangent. And the goal is just to keep playing and keep playing and keep my hands warm and, you know, get all the cracks out. And then also, I'm just trying to sync up my head to my hands. That's the whole goal of warming up. I'm just trying to sync up my head to my hands, especially in the cold season. I'm sure that it's going to be warm in there, but in case it wasn't, like if it was a gig outside or something like that, or if it's a gig and there's no air condition or no heater because, you know, like heaters are allowed, you know, that's something to consider. And then I'll do the same thing for B flat. And see, I sped up and then I slowed down, and that's a sign that I need to work on that scale a little bit because I slowed down because I had to. And so, you know, slow is smooth, smooth becomes fast. Ah. And then the third stage is just practicing with the songs, practicing, you know, whatever it is that I'm going to be playing that day. It's more important to get my head synced up to my hands because I know the songs really well. If I didn't know the songs really well, I would probably do step 3 first. Because if you don't know the song, it's gonna show. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Another key is that I try not to warm up. Try not to warm up too much. If I get to the session and my hand is tired, I'm not gonna play as well, and then I'm gonna start whiffing for the other reason, you know, I'm too warmed up. So that's what I do. I don't know if that was helpful, really, but I think I'm gonna be doing a couple more guitar videos pretty soon here. M. Veraldi really wanted to learn about finger picking and chord substitutions, and so I'm going to do a finger picking thing on like the Giuliani 120, which are finger picking exercises for classical guitar. And then chord substitutions, I have a lot of material on actually, because it's the sort of main problem that I had when I was coming up that needed a solution, and I had to find a solution for. So that'll take a little more time, but I think it'll be a useful tool, you know, talking about different chord substitutions, you know, more than just the tritone substitution. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. See you later.